Hey guys, Slaptech here, and welcome back to World of Tank Blitz. And in this video, guys, I'll be showing you some gameplay on the M103. Now, I don't think I've ever done a video focusing or dedicated to the M103 alone, even though it was my first Tier 9 tank, and I think still remains one of my favorite Tier 9 tanks in the game. But why is the M1, or why do I prefer the M103 over, say the E75 or any other Tier 9 tank, really? Well, mostly because it's exactly like the T110E5, and as you guys know, the T110E5 is my favorite tank. T110E5 is Bay. But anyways, yeah, it really is similar in many ways. Of course, it does have its disadvantages as well as its advantages, but mostly the advantages are pretty lacking compared to the disadvantages, I should say. For instance, the T125 just has all-around better statistics. However, the M103 is, I'd say, better to hold down because it doesn't have that humongous, machine gun port on top of the T125. Of course, it does have a commander's hatch on it, but it still makes it less vulnerable to I guess, attacks on your turret. So you could, I guess, better go hold down, or it's better to go hold down in this tank than the T125. As I said, because it doesn't have that gigantic machine gun port or whatever. But anyways, so let's focus on the gameplay right now. So here we have a Yag Tiger going hold down, not fully hold down, but a pretty hard shot to pull off if you want to go for his hull. I loaded a heat shell there because I thought I'd be hitting into, I guess you would say, the superstructure of his tank. What's beside of his gun is pretty hard to penetrate, so I thought I might load heat. Fortunately, did not need it because he over-angled his side there, exposed it. While he was pulling back. Definitely not necessary, but he exposed his side, which allowed me to pull off a shot, unnecessary heat shot, that is. Anyways, so I'm going to flank around the right here, actually more towards the middle, really, because we have some mediums over there on the right. Looks like the VK had the same idea, but we made up together, and really, this is just not really fair. Poor little VK, I'm so sorry I had to do this. It's just, I gotta hurry up before those mediums flank me, or at least realize that I'm flanking their guys. So anyways, I'm going to pull around here to flank these two guys right here. Looks like the Yag Tiger realized that I'm flanking them, so looks like he's going to pay attention. The T-54 is moving behind me, or is that T-54? I can't really tell from here. But as you can see, looks like they noticed me, so I'm going to have to deal with this Yag Tiger. Fortunately for me, though, he missed. Looks like IS-3 shut down the VK. He missed, and oh, jeez, Yag Tiger. That is most definitely not how you play a tank store. Just don't. I can't even look. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, this is how not to play a Yag Tiger, just so you guys know. First of all, you probably shouldn't just, charge straight in to the into battle against a turreted tank. Just saying. You should probably not miss in the first place too. Yeah, it's just a lot of mistakes there. I think you guys know that's not what you should do. So anyways, yeah, as you can see, we're pulling over the ridgeline here to hopefully get a shot on the Type 59. So it looks like that's the only shot we're going to get off of him. So let's go ahead and pull back and go towards where the real battle is. Looks like the enemy are about to cap. Fortunately, I think someone stopped it. I'm not exactly sure who that was. Looks like we have a shot on the IS-3. However, the other IS-3, or is that an IS-6? I think an IS-6 actually pulled that shot off. Okay, so an IS-6 pulled that shot off and killed the IS-3. So anyways, we're moving around here to hopefully interrupt the cap again. Looks like I'm going to go pretty aggressive right now because I mostly just want to get a lot of damage in. So right now I'm just going to try to engage this IS-8 without getting shot at too much. So I'm not really worried about that Tiger 2. Looks like he's focused on the IS-3. Quite an unfortunate bounce there. I didn't really take my time and aim at the lower plate, mostly because I was hesitating because I thought he was going to shoot my very, very weak side. Looks like he's not aiming at it anymore, so I get to take my time, take a shot in his lower plate, and he doesn't really realize me. But anyways, looks like Sarah's pretty mad about the heat spamming. And load a heat shell, put one right into the left side of his tank, or his right, I guess. And looks like we have a stock Tiger over here. So I kind of went in because he's a stock Tiger. I mean, come on. So I underestimated him. But he actually gets a shot in on me, which I thought was quite surprising. And lucky of him, of course. So right here, I'm just kind of playing around with this little stock Tiger. It's kind of sad, really. Yeah, anyways, so we're just a matter of cleaning up this Tiger 2 right here. So I'm not sure if I over-angled there or what, or he just got really lucky. I'm pretty sure I over-angled, but I was not expecting that from a stock Tiger 2. So I was pretty mad about that, or frustrated, I guess, by myself. But looks like our IS buddies come around and finish the kill. So that was that game. Very, very nice. Let's see how much damage we did. So we pulled off 4,790 damage, not too bad, made a pretty good profit, and finished on top of damage, credits, kills, and, well, not kills, and looks like awards or whatever that is there. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get onto this replay. This is on the new Middleburg. This is actually my first time playing on the new Middleburg. So anyways, what do I think on the new Middleburg? Well, personally, I don't think it was a necessary change. What I do think Wargaming needs to be focusing on is their desert maps, their sand maps. They're quite a mess. Yeah, I really don't see what was wrong with Middleburg. I haven't been on the forums in a while, so I don't know what everyone else thinks about this. But personally, I don't think it needed to be changed. I'm not sure what was really wrong with it. Personally, this was one of my favorite maps, but now that they changed it, I don't think it's up there anymore. But yeah, so obviously, I don't really think it was a horrible change like it was to, I don't know, some other maps. But I personally don't think it needed to be changed. But anyways, that's just my personal opinions on it. I haven't been on the forums in a while, so I don't really know what everyone else thinks about it. Yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay here. So as I said, we're on the new Middleburg, and I'm quite unfamiliar with this map, so I'm gonna probably be making a bit of new mistakes around here and there. You guys will have to excuse me on that. So I'm gonna load heat here for the ST1. Really not needed. I thought I was gonna have to go through the turret as he's going hold down, but he pulled back foolishly, exposing all of his armor or frontal armor to me. So really, heat show was unnecessary there. But as you can see there, I get a shot on the pattern there, the M46 pattern, and I'm gonna cross here to try to flank those two heavies there. And still looking for a shot on the pattern there. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it for now, anyways. So I'm going to pull around the corner and flank these guys, but looks like a little camping IS-3 was waiting for me, and put one shot into him, and now we're going to pull back and start side scraping here and just play the waiting game, see which one pops out, and really just start to exchange damage here. So I thought he was going to pull back and go out the other corner, or other, I guess, side, because that would be kind of a logical thing to do, but looks like he didn't do that. He's just going to come out the same area, or the same place. Nice job, dude. Anyways, as you can see there, I bounced, quite frustrated with that, thanks to RNG. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to have to wait again for another opportunity. Doesn't look like I'll have to wait really long, because looks like our friendly is actually pulling around the corner to deal with the IS-3. So he pulls back. I get quite a lucky shot in there, so RNG hates me, and then they like me. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so that was quite a lucky shot there, as he kind of angled his armor actually pretty well there. I was about to load heat for the side there, but didn't look like I needed it, because he was pulling around the corner anyway, exposed his side, and or his frontal plate, yeah, anyways, I get the shot on him. So anyways, moving over here, looks like I can't find any targets except for the rear of an E75. Very nice. So we put one shot into him. Looks like we're going to looks like, can we get a shot on the T-54? No. Okay, so anyways, the KV-4 stops in the middle. Looks like we're going to aim at the back of him, get a shot on the rear, aim at the rear, set him on fire, as I said. But unfortunately, he does have a fire extinguisher, so we don't do a whole lot of damage to him. But we're going to leave it at that and move around and continue with the battle. So now it looks like it is a 5v2. Sarah and I are actually quite good at these 5v2s. We're actually quite good at communicating. We're sitting right beside each other, so this has quite helped the situation as well. Communication is very easy between us. So yeah, it's pretty easy to survive these 5v2s, because we're just pretty easy with communicating. So anyways, looks like I get a little bit overconfident there on my kill on the ST1, and did not expect the IS-8 to pop out around the corner so quickly. I was pretty confident after that ST1 kill, but it's kind of my mistake of being a little bit greedy there. So looks like we're going to have to pull behind the corner, take another hit from the IS-8, and yeah, I'm losing a lot of health here, so maybe one more shot and I could die. Or maybe I could, I don't know. I forget the max damage on the IS-8. It's been a while since I played that tank. I'm quite worried about that E75. I thought he was going to put a shot into me or an HE shell and finish me off. But anyways, I don't think he does. It looks like the M46 pattern put a shot into Sarah. Well, I wasn't paying attention because I was a bit worried about the E75. My bad, Sarah, but she's always fine because she's an E75 and she has literally unlimited health. But anyways, looks like the M46 pattern tries to come around again. I shoot him. IS-8 thinks obviously I'm the only one shooting, but Sarah turns around and finishes him off as well. So very nice cooperation there. Good job to Sarah. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Type 62 Dragon, I guess, review will be coming out pretty soon. Working on it right now. Thank you guys for being patient. But anyways, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.